Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 9 to 5s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 175. Yes, sir. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router and Timothy Hall, of course. And as always, we are talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. I wish you guys all could have been here 3 seconds ago. Me and Router were singing a little CNC Music Factory.
You could do it again
for the show. Not saying it won't show up in this show.
It might.
But, there's nothing like the first time.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was telling Gabe and Hall that I heard it somewhere in a store, I think. Probably. I forget. And it just came on. I was like, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, that song was a jam back in the day.
I'm going to buy stuff now.
Exactly.
I'm so happy I'm going to buy stuff. Oh, this is so awesome.
Well, Router, let us know what's going on with you, brother.
Sure. So last week I told you I was supposed to go see that screening of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies at Thoroughbred.
Oh, yeah.
And I was really looking forward to the movie because I had read the book. Get there at like 7:15. The screening's at 7:30. Completely full.
Oh.
Lauren and I were like making a date out of it and everything. And she was actually a little nervous because she doesn't like those kind of movies. Yeah, we get there and like, it's full, but here's 2 movie passes for the actual release date, which I think is the first weekend in February. So I got movie tickets for that, but I had some buddies that went. They said, oh yeah, you got to get there like an hour before.
Oh, interesting.
So they
oversell it.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, that happens with all the screen stuff. They always oversell it. And so, yeah, my buddies were saying, yeah, it was probably good that Lauren didn't go because there was a ton of jump scares and beheadings and stuff. And I think it's still a PG rating though, PG-13 rating. So
interesting.
I do actually want to see that movie, but so we didn't get to do that. So we just had a little date night instead. Went to Burger Republic, had some good burgers.
Hey,
and went to Target. There's our date.
Dude,
boom.
what the heck? Did I talk about that last week? Did I talk about that?
What?
Me and Jenny set out to do a date night, got a sitter, went and ate, and we actually rushed our food because we were going to go, I forget what movie we were going to catch. Oh, I think Hunger Games.
Oh, nice.
So, and this is like maybe 3 weeks ago. And, so Hunger Games is down to like one showing a night.
Right.
And so we
you
were
guys
like,
still haven't
all right.
seen the last one yet?
No, we haven't seen it.
Oh,
dude,
man.
I haven't. I've only seen the first one, period. I need to go and watch the other ones.
Yeah, you need to Redbox that. I mean, or Netflix it.
Netflix.
Or Amazon Prime. So we go to like, what's that place? Bricktops? Is that what's right over there?
Yeah.
So really nice,
it's great.
We're like, all right, let's stretch out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Feel like the Router's up in here. And so, and so we go over there, they're like, it'll be like 20, 30 minutes. We had already gotten out of the house for some reason late. And so we were like, shoot, man, we're not gonna be able to do this. So we like default to Payway. We're like, you want to just go eat at Payway? Anyway, Payway ends up not being good. And we're like, shoot, man, we didn't even get a good dinner. At least we're going to go get this movie in. We show up. There's nobody really there. We're like, all right, cool. But the for some reason, the theater's packed, but it doesn't feel like anybody's on the inside. I guess because everybody's in the movies. Every showing to every movie but one Star Wars was sold out.
Wow.
Was this over the holiday break?
It was like when you were coming back from it.
Huh.
And
during the week,
everybody finally got back to town, I guess.
Yeah, it was like the last. It was the Saturday before the Monday where everybody went back to regular life.
Saturday night.
It was something like that.
Oh, forget it, man. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but Hunger Games been out for like a year and a half. It felt like. I was like, Hunger Games is sold out.
Oh man,
every showing to every movie is sold out.
That's the worst.
I was like, doggone it. And so that's what we ended up at Target. I was like, how am I here at Target
when I'm here every day?
I was just here today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Had to have been.
Yeah. Oh, that always happens, man. We always end up going to Target for something.
Gosh, sorry to cut in.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
So all date nights end at Target.
So
all date nights end at Target.
If we cannot do a date night over the weekend, it's so much better to do it during the week because then, like, you have the movie theater to yourself.
Right.
9 times out of 10, depending on what the movie is. And of course, Lauren wants to go see some rom-com or something, and I'm like,
trust me, I've told Jenny, I said, which romantic comedy do you want to see that looks like it's worth even $3 to go see?
Right.
You come up with one, I'll go see it with you.
Yep, at the 5 o'clock matinee.
I say, right, exactly. I'm like, well, that's right.
So,
Star Wars it is.
Exactly.
The best romantic comedy.
That's right.
Exactly. Where you have no idea what's going on.
Piper,
you're like, can they like each other or they're going to end up related?
Piper's been saying that she wants to see Star Wars, and I'm a little excited. I think I might take her.
So is Jenny. I mean, Amara.
All right,
Jenny,
let's
Jenny
do it.
fell asleep.
Right, of course.
Amara's
let's do it.
Big into Star Wars. Yeah, heck yeah.
So yeah, that'll be interesting. And my brother, it was my sister-in-law's birthday on Sunday, and my brother and her, they went to go see The Revenant, and they said it was incredible.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that.
I want to see that so bad. So
punch a bear in the eye socket.
Let's go beat up a bear. Come on, let's do this. So anywho,
come on, bear, what you got?
So that was that. We got our hardwood floors in the master bedroom
and
in Piper's room, and it looks incredible. And now she wants new bedroom furniture. So I'm just going to go shoot myself.
Who, Piper?
Oh, Lauren. She's like, oh, this is so beautiful. Now we need to get new furniture. I was like, oh, you're killing me.
Don't.
It's always a domino effect. Like you do one thing.
That's what you got to do. You got to go northeast on it, man. Be like, it's always something with you.
Oh, I said that already. I'm like, I am not a bank. But it was great. I mean, these guys came in on Thursday. Knocked it out in like 5 hours. They were just boom, 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 done.
Oh, wow.
And then the carpenter.
Where'd they do all the cutting? In y'all's garage?
No, outside. Just, right outside by our front door. I've got a plug there, and it was a nice day. So they just cut it right there. It was no big deal.
Awesome.
So, but we did 4-inch wood. So it was, there wasn't a ton of cutting. I mean, because that stuff covers up a lot of space.
Yep.
So it looks really great, and it's nice. We're putting our Piper's room's put back together, and that's what we basically did all weekend, was just getting stuff back together. Put some new closet. I hate those wireframe closet stuffs, but they're the cheapest and easiest things to do. Like we cleaned out some stuff there. So yeah, man, it's really coming along, and I really like it. It's weird. I think there's a lot more echo in the room now, so it's like, hey,
sure.
I'm like, good night, babe. But it's awesome. And let's see what else we did. On MLK Day, we ended up taking a trip down to Atlanta because nice. Lauren is redesigning the store, and there's a.
Oh, you didn't just feel like being around more black people?
Oh man, I always want to feel that, definitely. So we went down to IKEA. She's getting all these bookshelves and stuff that are being delivered to the store on Friday. Apparently,
nice.
2,000 pounds worth of it. So I'm going to.
Holy,
you know what I'm going to be doing this weekend is.
Seriously,
she's basically taking out all of the bookshelves, the current bookshelves that exist there, and swapping them out. She's doing like all white. Keith is building a countertop.
Are you talking about like the ones that we did? That we put together?
Yes.
That thing?
Yeah, not that. I think she might be keeping that big thing. I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But a lot of those fixtures, she just wants to freshen up everything. We found out from our landlord that, our rent increase, our contract's up. She said, you guys are fine. It's the same rent. It's going up like 9%. But so like.
9%?
It always does.
Every year or every contract cycle?
Every contract cycle. That's the maximum amount in our contract that they can up. Versus Main Street Toys, it's getting kicked out because their rent went up.
I saw that
60%.
What?
60.
What's going on?
Here's what I think happened. I think in the initial contract with them, it was probably a good old boy handshake with the different rent, and now I think that person either sold the building a few years ago or something happened, and so now they probably looked and did assessments of all the other rents in the area, and we're like, well, no, we gotta bump it up. I mean, it is not cheap to have a store in downtown Franklin in the first place. But,
oh my gosh, I saw that they were closing.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
A toy store, so you're like, oh, they're closing, but I didn't know it was because their rent got jacked up.
No, KB Toys is coming in.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, their rent got super jacked up. So I think it was one of those things where they probably were doing pretty well with rent for the first couple of years, and they probably weren't paying as much as most everybody was, and then they had to, inflation's a pain in the butt, so I'm sure the owner of the building had to do something. But it's interesting because I find a lot of the building owners are real toughies when it comes to rent. They want to pinch every penny out of you. Fortunately, we have one of the best landlords around, which is awesome. And
so it's a bunch of different people that own those buildings down there?
Yeah, in fact, one of the guys from American Pickers now owns White's Mercantile, where White's Mercantile is.
No way.
Yeah, that would be, what's his name?
There's Mike and there's
Mike Wolf.
Mike.
Yeah, and he's a super awesome guy. We actually met him at Bricktops one night when we were eating dinner with Piper, and he has a little...
See, told you.
He has a little girl, too. And,
trying to be like y'all.
Piper and her were playing, oh, dude, you're already there. Don't worry about it. So we went to Atlanta, went to IKEA, and then ate at Farm Burger, which is such a great little burger joint down in Atlanta we go to in Buckhead.
Nice.
And then drove back that same day, and Piper had a great time. We called it an adventure, and it was so funny. She loved going up Mont Eagle and then down until her ears started popping, and then it wasn't so fun.
Oh, exactly.
And then along the way, I hear her in the background going, "Watch me whip, watch me."
No way. No way.
I'm like, Piper, what are you singing? She's like, "Watch me whip." I just hear her go, "Watch me, watch me." Ooh, I was like,
that's hilarious.
because I haven't played it. I have a feeling it's at her dance class. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I gotta say, I was so proud. So then I popped it on and we all started dancing. It was awesome.
That's like the opposite at my house. Amara was playing with her toys the other day. She was like, "You used to call me on my cell phone." I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh yes, it's happening. Oh, that's great though. No, that's so funny.
You used to.
Exactly. So that's a little proud daddy moment there.
Nice.
Sing a little Silento, but whatever. On the gaming front, I have pre-ordered Uncharted, which of course got pushed back to April, and Far Cry Primal. So I'm very excited for those games.
Yes.
And it's been Rocket League all week. I haven't touched Fallout 4. I don't know why. I've just been obsessed with knocking a big old ball with my car.
Yeah, with your car.
So we did it again on Saturday night, man. I hooked up with Stancil and Gil, and Gabe, you got to play, 2 games?
Yeah, I was in there for a second.
And I was up till 4 a.m. again on Saturday. So I think Saturdays are turning into Rocket League nights. So we'll have to get a big old party together. I think
we might have to do something about that.
Because that was awesome. Yeah.
That game is fun, boy. Hey, we played more than 2 games. I feel like we played
3, maybe.
What
3
night
or 4.
was it? What night was it that we just played back to back to back, just us versus each other?
I didn't play with you.
Was that night?
I didn't play with you back to back.
Yeah, remember it would be like
bit.
Me and Stancil versus you and Gil, and then me and you versus Stancil and Gil, and then me and Gil versus you and Stancil.
That was Saturday. But you had to cut off after a while.
I did have to go, but I think we ended up playing. It only feels like it was a couple games, but I think it was like 5 or 6 games.
You're probably right. But it was so much fun. I don't know what my problem is, man. Like, I'm just not going back to Fallout yet. I don't know if I feel like it's too much of a task, or I got a ton of great tips from everybody. Everybody's like, go to Diamond City, start the main missions, and start getting your inventory up. So I am gonna get back into it. I don't know. I just took a sidestep and started playing Rocket League all week. But because it's so easy, it's so easy just to pick up a game and play, and it's 5-6 minutes, and then you can bounce if you have to.
It's definitely distracting.
It's a glorious distraction. Mm-hmm. So so that's I think that's it for me. Still playing some Hearthstone too, by the way.
Of course.
I still love that game. What I'm doing now is I had my Hunter class maxed out at 60. So I'm going through all the other different classes and at least getting to level 30. Because I want to just see what everybody else, what all the other heroes, all the different cards and stuff. And it's been kind of fun. So I've gotten 30 on Mage, Priest, and Hunter. Well, Hunter, Mage, Priest, and I did Rogue. And now I'm working on Paladin.
Have any of them besides Hunter kind of stuck out to you as something that you really liked?
I like Priest.
Do you?
Yeah, and I always get crushed by Priest too.
Me too.
Most of the time, because you can double the health, switch the attack, do all. But I don't necessarily do that. I grab all of the minions that like when you heal, they either gain attack or you draw a card. And I grab all those. So every time I heal, I get a bunch of stuff going. But yeah, I really enjoyed that class. It's a good class. And I'm so far with Paladin, there's a lot. You can basically get a lot of minions on the board. So
right, yeah, because of that special.
Because of the hero power, and then you can like all your silver hands get +2. Like there's a lot of you can have a lot of people out on the board,
stacking,
which is what you want. You want board control. So it's really cool. That's it. I've talked way too long.
Halsifer.
Not much to say, not much to report, except that it's
how's
kind of
Krista
snowing,
and Meredith?
So.
It is kind of snowing.
It is kind of snowing.
All right, good.
How's old Meredith doing?
Merida?
Everything's going pretty good.
Are you just going to guess a name every week?
Yeah, just a different name every week. It's not really guessing. It's more just, just seeing if she leaps in Krista's tummy and be like, oh, maybe that one's the one.
How's Princess Jasmine doing this week?
She's moving around a whole bunch.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
like
an
alien.
Pretty awesome though.
Yeah, it is cool.
I love it.
But yeah, I shoot, nothing much to report. Putting together the nursery pretty soon.
Nice.
Yes, sir, you are.
And this kid has so much clothes, she's pretty much going to wear everything once.
Yep. That's exactly how it goes.
So,
yeah.
But yeah.
You say that till she starts having blowouts. You're like, oh snap! I'm glad we have all these clothes.
Everything we buy, I'm wondering like which stuff is going to be the blowout stuff. I'm like, uh-oh.
All of it. All of it will.
All of it.
Just count on everything being a blowout at some point.
Is Krista feeling okay? She feeling good?
Yeah, everybody's doing good. So
good.
Definitely
glad to hear.
Like praying for health, safety every day. So
yep.
Other than that, playing Fallout 4, and I tried to get into some Halo multiplayer this weekend.
Oh,
Halo Master Collection multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
It's not working.
What?
It's not working at all.
Oh man, they're having that same problem again.
I cannot get into any matches.
I
have no idea what's going on.
That's frustrating.
It's extremely frustrating. But I did start playing the Halo Anniversary, the first game.
The Halo-versary?
I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
So I never really played the campaigns. Like I played a little bit of 3 and a little bit of 4, but yeah, I mean I've never played like the campaigns for 1 and 2. I bought Halo 2, I think back in like 06 or something. I was playing it on my 360, but only ever playing multiplayer.
Right.
So, you haven't cracked into Gears of War, have you?
I have played a lot of the multiplayer, but not the campaigns. Nice. So I think I'm going to go through the Halo campaigns first, and then do maybe the Gears of War campaigns. Because I'd like to get to Halo 5, but I'd like to just play everything first.
You want to play everything? I may pick up that Gears of War edition. Maybe we can play some multiplayer together. That'd be fun.
Oh, dude, it's such a good multiplayer game.
Okay, cool.
And you can. I imagine it'll get pretty cheap soon because a lot of people probably got it for free in their bundles and they're just they're not interested, so they're probably gonna let it go for pretty cheap. I haven't been checking the prices, but I'm sure it's probably around $20 by now.
Nice.
Let me think here. The thing about the Halo campaigns, like playing through the first one right now, like I really get a feel like for going back to that old first person shooter. Because it does a lot of things that remind me of the first Half-Life and like just a bunch of other stuff that was coming out right about that time. For me, it still kind of holds up. It definitely doesn't it's definitely not a modern shooter.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it does a lot of those old things.
I found it just extremely frustrating.
The thing I do like about it though is that it doesn't give you waypoints at like hardly at all. Like it kind of waits for you to try to figure things out. So
that's very true.
I have not played a first person shooter that has done that in a long time. So it's pretty crazy that they kind of kept it the same. Yeah, nothing else I can really think of to report. Like I said, still moving the needle on Fallout 4 and still very much enjoying it. So
good.
That game kind of surprises me every time I play it a little more. So
does it?
Yeah, I mean, because when I first started playing it, I was thinking, this is kind of the same. It's kind of a rehashing of Fallout 3, but really it's not. They're doing a lot of different things once you get deeper and deeper into the game.
Cool.
So,
yeah, I think it does have a lot of the same elements as Fallout 3, but throw Skyrim in too. Like it's your classic Bethesda game, and it's just one of those things where you have to. I don't know. Do you feel like? Well, you probably don't, but I feel like I have to hype myself up to get back into the game sometimes, just because there's so much that I know there's so much to do that sometimes it gets overwhelming. And that happened with, everything that I'm going through with Fallout 4 right now, I went through with Skyrim, and I ended up putting almost 100 hours in. So I just need to get over that hump of, like, my resources are low, my weapons kind of stink right now, but once I get into that groove, then it's just like, all right, what's the next side mission, or what's the next thing we're doing that's close by, blah, 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 and go and get it.
Well, and it's also like a setting thing. Like, with Skyrim, I think I was less into the story or less into the setting than I am for Fallout games.
Yeah,
like,
you know what?
Like
that's
the
interesting.
Fallout setting better.
Yeah, because I like the fantasy setting a lot better than like a more modern setting.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I could see where it would be not difficult, but I would see where you could be like, you could fall off a little bit because you're like, well, I'm not really into the story, I'm not really into the setting. But,
I right now I don't necessarily care about the story. I'm all about the missions and what mission works. Like I ran into that one mission where clearly I didn't have the XP and the weaponry to take it over after dying 15 times. So I'm like, all right, I'm moving on.
The characters that you take with you. So right now you probably have the dog.
I have the dog, and I can take Codsworth with. Yeah, I left the dog back at Sanctuary and took Codsworth, and kind of thank God too, because Codsworth actually killed a few people for me, which was cool.
Yeah, like all the characters that you meet that you can take along with you, you'll kind of realize like how deep the game is and how kind of gray everything is.
Yeah,
like you meet the characters that you take with you, and you kind of take them at surface value, but as you progress through the story, they constantly are stopping you and like, hey, can we talk a minute?
Yeah.
And so the characters really get fleshed out as you take them out. And that's why I said kind of like the game keeps surprising me, because it kind of surprises me with how deep some of the stuff gets story-wise.
Oh, yeah. So, like I wouldn't expect anything less,
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Very much enjoying it.
What is your next game then? What is like your first game you're going to play for 2016?
Well, honestly, I'm going to be finishing like 3 things at the same time. Like I'm going to be working on, finishing Tomb Raider, which I think I'm almost halfway done with.
Oh, sweet.
Working on finishing Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, the Gears of War campaigns, and probably the Halo campaigns. Like I have so much to play right now that I'm not really thinking too far ahead.
You do that, and that'll probably put you right up to Uncharted then in April.
Probably.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised, because do you think you're going to play Primal?
Yeah, definitely. I may like wait on that just a little bit, because I have so much to play, and Fallout 4 is kind of that gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, yes, it does.
When I sit down and play that, I'm like, I could just, like, I could get lost in this game for a long time. So
that's all, man. And when a game does that to you, you're hook, line, and sinker on that, and you'll play that for the next couple months, I'm sure.
Oh, I will. And Primal,
you have.
Yeah, I have really since it came out, because I got it the day it came out.
Yep.
And Primal will be a game I will play, but it's a shorter game for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So exactly. I don't go and usually do all the little side stuff. I usually just kind of do mostly the main mission stuff, so that won't be a terribly long game for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. If the trophies look at anything like Far Cry 4, I'll probably try and platinum Primal too.
I'm definitely platinuming Fallout 4.
Oh,
sure.
Dude,
What?
Totally. So, yeah, you have to. So
is that something that you have to look at the trophies as you go so you don't miss something, or do you think you're able to go back and get some of the trophies after you've done a bunch of stuff?
You should look at the trophies. Definitely.
So does that not spoil anything?
No, not really.
Huh.
But do you feel like they're pretty easily attainable, or do you think it's going to be some work?
They're very easily attainable.
Nice.
If you enjoy doing like all the mundane, minute stuff of the game, then you're going to enjoy like going through and getting the trophies. But if you don't enjoy any of the other, like I said, the mundane tasks, then,
the resources and the crafting and all that stuff.
the crafting, the lock picking, the hacking, like all that different stuff, like then you know, the trophy hunt won't be near as fun.
Nice.
Not even close. So I'm enjoying it. So I'll definitely be getting all the trophies in that one.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's very good stuff.
There's one specific trophy where you have to pickpocket somebody and put a grenade in place.
That's awesome.
That is great.
Yeah, I was going to say they had that in Fallout 3 as well. So it's pretty fun.
Oh, hey, I think I got that trophy for the nuke when you get blown up by a nuke or something like that. Yeah,
it's kind of hard to not get that trophy because everybody gets blown up.
Oh, I got like completely blown up. I was like, trophy. I'm like, oh, that's the one I was talking about. Sweet.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's good. Funny. That's good stuff, man. Anything else?
Nope.
Mr. Patillo.
Yeah.
You're up. Besides not going to Target or going to Target.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the house?
Gracious. The house is fine. We haven't really done anything.
Good.
We're more just like, cleaning and still, we don't have, because we sold so much furniture, we're still trying to like re-up on furniture. So we have places to put stuff.
Yep.
And so, still doing that, getting rid of boxes. Actually, now that I think about it, we got a bunch of recycling out there for the recycling guys, and it's raining and gonna be nasty out there for those boys.
It's all good.
And then let's see what else is going on. Was in Pigeon Forge this weekend.
Nice.
And stayed at a brand new hotel. Actually, it was a Dollywood hotel, and it was actually really nice.
Yeah, shoot.
I've never been to Dollywood or anything like that, and I was up in there like, a 6-month-old hotel. This is nice.
That's really nice.
Took my PS4 because I had planned, because we were doing 2 shows there. So I knew one of the days I would just be sitting around because it's not like we have a car and it's in Pigeon Forge.
I was going to say, and you're in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah. It's not like, we got the day off in Portland and get to hang out, So I took my PS4, but I forgot that, the playoffs. And so I just watched football all day. And again, man, we had some good games.
Good games, man. That Green Bay Atlanta game was ridiculous. Oh, I love the playoffs.
And the Seahawks game you thought was going to be just a blowout, and they weren't going to be in it.
Yep.
And the next thing you know, you're like,
said blowout.
I know.
I think that's the title of this episode. I could get
a different kind of blowout.
Yeah, exactly. I could get a great meme for that one.
So, watching those were really fun.
Yeah, that Seattle game, I was like, at the first half, I'm like, oh, this is done. I pretty much kind of stopped watching it. And then like fourth quarter, I'm like, yeah, I figured Seattle would come back. Somehow the hand of God is always with them.
I'm telling you, always there.
Yep.
And then they must get cocky because he humbles the proud, and then they end up losing. But
that's right.
At least they came back a long way.
I think Panthers are going all the way.
Think so? You can't sleep on Cam right now, huh?
No, man, you really can't, because I feel like that team, just watching that team, they seem so united. And like, I was reading articles, like a lot of them go to Waffle House together, and like
they're just having fun, man.
Yeah,
you can't beat that.
Fun, and you can't beat that. And when you're having fun, you're relaxed. When you're relaxed, you play better.
Yeah, I know.
So I just don't want the Patriots to win. That's all. Sorry.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Clear eyes, Waffle House, can't lose.
And so, did that. And Ryder, I'm with you, man. I'm just kind of like, I know that I need to be, just for the channel, I've been, doing some old school gaming.
Yeah.
And so, that's been fun, actually. Playing Kingdom Hearts has been really fun, and revisiting that and seeing Amara kind of light up about it. And, that's all fine.
Yeah.
But that doggone Rocket League, man.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, what happened? Like, The Rocket League is not a new game.
No, it's not. But I'm going to go play it as soon as we're done with this podcast. At least 2 to 3 games.
And so that's been so fun. I've been just going back and forth with that in Battlefront.
Oh, nice.
And just playing those like a mug. And so I cannot wait until next month. I think you were asking Hall what his first game.
Yeah, I was going to ask what you were.
Is that XCOM.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
So I'm just so
You forgot about that, didn't you, Hall?
Version.
Please. Yeah. Not yet, Doc.
No.
And so
I mean, I could
already
get
have
it on my Mac, I guess.
Of course, yeah. I've already got it pre-ordered on Steam and all that. So I'm locked and loaded and ready to go.
When does that come out? Next month?
Yeah, like the 5th or 6th, something like that.
Oh, that's going to be
That's
great.
going
Early
to
in
be
the month.
so good.
Yeah, it comes out the 5th, yeah. So excited about that for show, for Shiganoff. And Remy's still here.
No, good, Remy's here.
Trying to crawl.
Uh-oh.
Which is fun to watch him, watch him have fun with that.
That
for him, he's like, oh, it's an adventure. It's an adventure. I'm and I'm on my stomach. So that's fun. And I think nothing else is going on.
Boy is cute, man. He is a cute kid.
Man.
He's going to be a lady killer.
Oh, Lord of mercy. So, yeah, I think that's it for me. And, yeah, something else probably, but
No,
that's good.
No, that'll do, pig. That'll do,
pig. So I pass it back to you, Router. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, let's do it.
All right, we got some new releases this week, and actually quite a few. Resident Evil 0, the HD remaster, is out for PS3, PS4, PC, 360, and Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
And then Resident Evil Origins Collection for the Xbox One and PS4, so that must be the current gen thing.
I think it wasn't it's either 0 and the remake of 1, or it's 0 and those new Revelations games.
The Revelations game. It might be a combination.
There's a lot of Resident Evil.
Yeah, there's
right
quite a bit of Resident Evil happening right now. So Hall, that's all you. Also, Life is Strange is coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC. It's a hand-drawn, I think, indie, which I've heard good things about.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. For sure.
And The Deadly Tower of Monsters for the PS4 and PC.
Huh.
A Boy and His Blob. It was an old NES classic, right? And so,
yeah, that's back in the day. Yeah.
So to celebrate their 20th anniversary, they're releasing it for the PS4, PC, Xbox One, and Vita.
That game was nuts. On the Nintendo?
Nuts good, nuts bad, nuts
it was
weird.
Difficult. I don't remember it having like any save system either, so I think you had to beat it in one sitting.
Did any game have a save system barely back in the day?
There's no way.
Well, yeah, a bunch of NES games had it.
Like you had like that password system kind of, which would save sometimes. And I know Zelda did, right?
Yeah, of course. The Final Fantasy games had them.
Oh, okay. I didn't play Final Fantasy that early on. I just remember like, when you play stuff like Altered Beast, and I know that was Genesis, but just talking about the era and Super Mario and not having being able to save at all. And then you had Mike Tyson come along and they gave you that little code. And then when those got out, you just entered those. You didn't even play the game anymore.
Yep.
There it is. Dark Cloud 2 for the PS4. Electronic Superjoy for the Xbox One. It's a Michael Todd and features music by Envy. And then for the 3DS, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
So, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So that's it for new releases. Moving on, NPD released the sales charts for December 2015. I figure we just run that down. We are in the middle of January, but here are the top 10 games of December according to NPD.
All of December.
Number 10, FIFA 16.
Oh yeah.
And
I wish I played FIFA, man.
Yeah, man.
I really do. I wish I played that. if you gave me FIFA right now, I would look like a mid-30s-year-old playing FIFA. I'd be like, I don't know how to. Okay, so what do I? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably play it because I know a lot of the players because I follow soccer quite a bit. But it's like I'd rather just watch a match instead. Like I don't need to like all those sports games. Like I'd rather watch actual sports and like I don't need to play it. Like I'm fine.
Sure.
But give me Rocket League, man, and I'll play that like a mug.
Yeah.
Number 9 was Minecraft Story Mode, a Telltale game series. Number 8 was Minecraft, of course. So it's Minecraft back to back. Number 7, Tom Clancy's Rainbow
Going back to back.
Back to back. Number 7, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
I didn't know that would be that popular.
Me neither.
So it must have
That's
been a
crazy.
popular gift or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, keep in mind a lot of this is holiday, so you'll see a lot of the gamers that like the casual gamer games that we all expect probably show up. Like number 6, Grand Theft Auto 5 was still a popular game in December.
My
That
gosh.
is the gift that keeps on giving.
It really is, Clark.
What's that, a year after release, it seems like?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, they're blowing it out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, did I say 5 or 6? The 5 is I didn't put numbers next to them. Number 5, NBA 2K16.
Okay.
4, Madden NFL 16, of course. Here it is. 3, Fallout 4. Good for them.
Ah, nice.
Cracking that top 5. 2, Star Wars Battlefront.
Of course.
And number 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. That's a
What?
given. That's a given.
Huh.
Yeah, I
Because
thought
it had just come out in November.
Yeah, it just came out toward the end of November. It's December. Again, holiday. Everybody's what game should I get my grandson? You know, that kind of stuff. So that's sales for December. I wish MPD did sales. Do they do them every month? Because I would love to get a collection.
They do them every month, but you have to pay to get
subscribe
access to those.
They only open it up for December.
They open it up. I think, they may only open it up for like a couple months out of the year, but they definitely wait until the numbers have been out for a while to open them up.
Well, it's good. It's more accurate than that way.
Yeah.
And then we've got a few oops. I have a freaking MTDG oops for y'all because the first episode when we talked about Assassin's Creed going every other year, that same day Kotaku reported that there was a leak of what the next time frame for Assassin's Creed was, and you didn't even tell me. I'm very upset with you guys. You can tell. So get this. The leak is that Assassin's Creed is going back to ancient Egypt. That's going to be the next Assassin's Creed series, which I think sounds really interesting.
Huh.
I think I read that. I can't remember.
Yeah, so Kotaku released it. Apparently there was a leak based on some either emails or something that they had gotten from Ubisoft. I'm sure Ubisoft planted it, but you never know. So the next Assassin's Creed is going back to ancient Egypt. A lot of people are saying this is they're going to like a back to basics kind of thing. There may not be any Abstergo or any like modern day like campaigns like they normally do. And I think like the more I'm thinking about it, that kind of stuff could be really, really cool.
That could be very cool. Yeah.
So I'm super excited.
Running up a pyramid.
Yeah, right? Jumping off a Sphinx, that'd be killer.
We'll find out how it lost its nose probably in the game.
That's exactly right. So that's one oops that we all kind of snoozed on, and I blame you guys because you guys
it's
were
our
supposed
fault.
to do it. Yeah, it is, but that's all good. And then I got a ton of oops about the Minnesota Vikings because yes, they are in an outdoor stadium because that's the Minnesota stadium, the university stadium that they're using temporarily until the new indoor stadium is actually completed. Because I was like, man, why are they outside in Minnesota right now? But I guess they don't have any other choice. And the other funny thing is Brett T. Bowden had said I was talking about Bawden. Sorry, thank you, Bawden. We were talking about the Purina tagline versus the Sony tagline.
Purina, the greatness thing.
Yeah, Purina's is awaken the greatness, and Sony's is greatness awaits.
Oh, awaken the greatness.
Yeah, I knew there was greatness somewhere, and
so you're awakening it in your dog.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
I didn't know food did that.
I didn't know either. But apparently it
do
does.
now.
So my whole point was, it was funny because greatness was in both the taglines, and I'm like, Sony and Purina need to just get together and have a...
Exactly.
I don't think
dog-
we need
dog
greatness
baby.
in any more taglines.
No, I don't even think you need greatness in Sony. I think they could come up with something better than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
So there
Is
you
that
have it. That's it.
for the oops.
Yeah.
Paul,
Man,
kick us off on some news.
it's pretty dry news week. So I guess I could kick off with EA Access is getting a trial this week.
There we go.
Hey.
So
That was one of mine's.
if you're an
Ooh.
Xbox Live Gold member, you can download the EA Access Hub, I think it's called,
Mm-hmm.
and get free access until the 24th.
Oh, wow.
So
Yep.
you can play the Vault, and I think you can play.
There's 15 games in the vault.
Yeah, there's like 15 games, and if you want to stay subscribed,
$5 a month.
$5 a
year.
month or $30 a year.
It's the vault has Battlefield Hardline, EA Sports UFC, Battlefield 4, FIFA 15, Madden 25, Dragon Age Inquisition, which you're not gonna beat that in time. NHL 15, Titanfall, Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare, the first one. Obviously, the second one's coming. Need for Speed Rivals, NBA Live 15, Peggle 2, FIFA 14, and Madden 14.
Wow.
All for free.
So not the current Madden then.
Not the current Madden, but from the 19th through the 24th. So I'll probably get on that.
Yeah, man. Like with all the sports games on there, I mean, Dragon Age Inquisition, you might as well not even bother. You're not going to
Exactly.
you're not even going to get through half of it. Not even a quarter of it. But
Right.
it's worth a shot. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah, get people to fall in love with it. I think, making people try something for free and then snatching it away.
Well, I
They're
think
like, oh, no, I wanted to. Oh, okay.
I think
guess
this
I gotta
is
buy
good
it.
for casual gamers too, because like you have all your Maddens and your FIFAs in there, and that might be something that they're catering to, is that casual gamer who just likes to pop in to a game, and you can do that anytime you want with the service.
This is good
Yep.
for somebody who doesn't have a big stack of stuff to play right now.
Right, like we do.
For sure. For sure.
I'll try the trial and see. I'd like to finish Hardline. I never finished it, so
There you go. Louis Vuitton has a new model. And this is actually, I say new, it's probably a couple weeks old, this news, but in some of their stuff that they've been releasing from Final Fantasy, Lightning has been their new model in showing off some stuff. I don't know why, but I don't know why they chose Lightning, but they have a bunch of stuff with Lightning in it. Louis Vuitton. Go check it out. They're calling it the new face of Louis Vuitton.
Seems so
Lightning.
random.
It's extremely random.
yeah, I heard that they did this before, like with her in another company's ads, but I can't remember.
What is that about?
I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing with when the Tomb Raider games came out, they had Lara Croft doing stuff.
Yeah, I just thought
That
this was
seems
so
weird.
But Lightning, like, that seems so, like, not unpopular, because I mean the games, Final Fantasy games are popular when they come out, but it doesn't seem popular now.
Yeah, that is
And so maybe that
interesting.
was their point, was to use somebody that half the people were like, oh, look at that, and half the people were like, huh.
Is
Look
she
at
in
that.
is she in 7?
No, she's from
She's
13.
just in 13.
But 13 did have 3 games. So
I mean, it would make sense if they would take a character from 7, because 7's remake's
huge.
coming. Well, and it's
And
coming
the
back.
remaster's coming,
So
yeah.
you would think that they would probably start the plug now. That just seems so out of left field.
That's what I thought.
So weird.
The first time I saw it, I was like, huh. And that was a couple weeks ago. They had the whole Jaden Smith thing kind of happened. And I don't know if you guys saw that, where he's dressed up in girls' clothes. And then same time, they're kind of pushing the Lightning thing. I was like, what is going on? Everything's all topsy-turvy up in this piece. So I don't know. Give us something else, Halsiver.
there's a Half-Life 2 user-made game coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently it started as
They need a Half-Life 3 to come.
that's not going to happen. It's made off of the Half-Life 2 engine, and I think it's been updated a little bit. The programmer's name is Richard Seabrook.
Okay.
I guess he started this project as kind of like a resume for Valve.
And that's so smart. That's so smart.
It's pretty cool that they're letting him use the stuff for the game and letting him
that's very cool.
Sell it on his own. It came out for $10. You don't have to own Half-Life 2. And it's like it's a continuation of a spin-off, Half-Life Opposing Force. I've heard of the game. I've never played it, but this is a continuation of that game. So you're not playing Gordon Freeman. You're playing somebody else named Adrian Shepard. So
that's a video game sounding name.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and it's funny because I believe this character came before the Mass Effect Shepard. So.
Oh, so he was in 2, the original 2?
No, he was in Half-Life Opposing Force, which was like I don't want to say spin-off, but it was kind of like a side story of Half-Life, the original Half-Life. And it was made by Gearbox. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember like seeing it on the shelf or anything.
As long as the voice acting's better than Commander Shepard, then I'm fine with that. Good Lord. Okay. That's the one thing. Like I miss the Mass Effect series, but I don't miss that at all.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Oh Lord.
The new game is called Prospect. So it's made on the Half-Life 2 engine.
Nice. I like that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some games that are coming up in 2016. We've heard so much. We wait in anticipation, and then something gets delayed, and then everything gets pushed back. So I thought I'd just run down some games. I just highlighted some that are coming out this year, and just to remind people. Starting with Oxenfree, which I'd actually never heard of, and then Uncle Bread fan brought it up. And then he's actually playing it for the channel, so go check that out. That came out on the 15th, so just a couple days ago.
What's the story with that game?
I don't really know the story. I literally started watching his Let's Play yesterday, and then something happened, and I got sidetracked and didn't end up watching it. But
it's good at Target.
The art looks really cool. I had to go to Target. Sorry, I was slow on that one.
That's all good.
I don't know. It looked like a side-scrolling.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very artistic. The voice acting sounded kind of cool. So I don't know exactly what's going on with the game. I saw that he was on a boat, and then I had to stop watching.
Right.
January 26th, Lego Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, nice.
Coming out on almost everything. XCOM 2 we talked about in February. Mighty Number 9 in February as well. The game made by the same guy who did Mega Man and kickstarted it.
Is that coming to PC first, or is that coming to everything at once?
It's coming to everything.
Wow.
PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, PS3, 360. Because remember, they back when they did the Kickstarter, they had the goals that they would reach.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it ended up reaching all the goals to come out on everything. And so
that's cool.
That's what it's doing. Firewatch, which looks really cool.
Yeah, that looks really cool, and I've heard good things about it already.
Also comes out the beginning of February, so that'll be great. Along with the new Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, which I think India and China are out already.
Yeah,
and then Russia. Ed's doing those for the channel, and they look really, really cool. He's doing both of those, and I love the art style is just so sick. Far Cry Primal we talked about February 23rd. Fire Emblem Fates on the 3DS coming out. We don't play those games, but there's people that do. Heavy Rain we talked about coming out at the beginning of March for the PS4.
Oh wow,
good game. Good game.
I have not played that.
Tom Clancy's The Division, March 8th.
Yeah, you think it's going to actually come out?
No, it'll get pushed back.
Exactly.
We've been talking about that game for a while.
That's part of the game right now. That's the actual gameplay is it gets pushed back.
Waiting for it. Yeah. Yep. And then they have a kind of a live action film that's coming out called Agent Origins. It's a 30-minute short that's going to be on Amazon Prime Video. So look out for that.
For The Division.
Yeah, for The Division.
Agent Oranges.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oranges.
Yep.
So Hitman got pushed back to March. I'll be playing that, of course. You will. Thank you.
Did you hear that's going to get released episodically?
Really?
Yeah. The physical game's not going to come out for a while.
Looks like Gabe's not playing it, man.
Exactly. Quantum Break, April 5th. We've been waiting for that game for a while. It feels like we've heard about that for forever.
Yes.
Bravely Second End Layer 3DS. I had started Bravely Default, and I started it for sure.
And that was it.
Not finishing that. Star Fox Zero for the Wii U in April. Also in April, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Not a Thieves' End.
A Thief's.
A Thief's.
Singular.
Yeah. Battleborn for PS4, Xbox One, PC. That looks so fun. Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Ooh.
New Mirror's Edge.
I forgot that was coming this year.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm doing this, to remind some people about what's coming. Let's see. Obviously there's all kind of games. I'm just hitting some that I knew kind of had some little something. Behind them, Doom obviously might make it out this year. Dishonored 2 doesn't have a release date yet, but
do you think that's coming out
this year? Come on.
No, please.
I would love to see Dishonored in October.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So sick. It would be so sick.
Oh, that would be so good.
And let's see. No Man's Sky coming out this year, hopefully. Overwatch, which looks really fun. I've been seeing that on Battle.net. Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice for the 3DS. And so we got a lot to look forward to this year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I think, I'm actually really interested in some more indie games this year. I feel like, because I know Firewatch is one of them. And
gosh, that looks so good.
Yeah, there's a few others that I'm like, this could be the year of indies, which could be really cool.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Firewatch looks freaking dope. I want to play that so bad.
I'm wondering
if Chris called it for the channel, but can't wait to play it.
I was going to say, I'm wondering if we're going to get any announced at E3 come out this year games.
Come on, please.
Man,
please, can we do that?
Bethesda, gosh, I said,
I've ruined you.
Yeah, you have. I said Bethesda before, but now I went right back. I reverted right back to Bethesda. Did it right, man. They were like, here it is. Here's what's happening. Boom. 6 months.
Who else has done it right is Bad J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot. They dropped that 10 Cloverfield Way trailer.
Woo! Yes.
Woo, #1, and it comes out in March.
Yes. I was
something like that.
What?
I know. I was like, bring it.
Oh, that's pretty
speaking
awesome.
of movies, did you guys see the second Suicide Squad trailer?
I went to watch it yesterday and I had to bathe the kids. Does it look good? Oh, dang it. I have to watch it after the podcast.
Yeah, that looks pretty incredible. I'll take
Can't
that.
wait.
Yeah, I think I'm a little still on the fence about Jared Leto being Joker.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm going to pass on that.
It's a different looking Joker that we're not necessarily used to, but I'm kind of intrigued.
Man, I'm telling you, for those people that have played Arkham Knight, I need you to kind of be reading my mind right now when it comes to Jared Leto and the Joker. That's all I'm going to say. And it's just a thought, but hit me up and we'll talk about it. Because
there you go.
Me and Colton Dixon were on the road waxing philosophical about the Joker and Jared Leto and why he looks the way he does and all that.
Okay.
So stick with me. Arkham Knight. The people that played that, holla at your boy.
Nice.
We have had the worst time giving away this Star Wars Battlefront video game.
Just give it to me. I'll take it.
How long has it been now?
From before Christmas.
Yeah, before Christmas.
What?
We thought we were going to be all happy and
I know
the Christmas spirit giving it to somebody and nobody wants it.
Well, here's the problem. It was twofold. Number one, when you do a giveaway, a lot of people enter that, don't necessarily listen to the show, even though you say listen to see if you've won. And then podcasts take a dip over Christmas. And
that's true.
Obviously, people stop listening. So we've gone through 2 people. We're on our 3rd person today. And maybe only like 7 people listen to the podcast in all actuality. Yeah.
It could be.
Gerald Schneider II.
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, he's the second.
If there's a second, that's good.
Yeah,
He deserves
HOFNSHO. Hoffen Show.
Hoffen Show. All right.
So hit us up, man. Hit us up on Twitter, and we will. And actually, from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
Right down the way. So come get
Finally,
this Battlefront, Doc. Yeah, maybe we don't have to mail it. Let's freaking meet up.
Yeah, meet up.
I'm totally kidding. We've got some listeners in Tennessee.
Yeah, here in Tennessee. So yeah, I got your Battlefront, Doc, if you want it. And if you don't, in 2 more weeks, I'll give it to somebody else.
Yeah, seriously.
That's what you think.
Yeah, exactly.
Our next Christmas show, we'll still be trying to give it away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to find it now.
Yeah, right.
Like, nobody wants this game, man. No, I got it right here. It's still in the plastic, the deluxe edition.
Nice.
PS4.
Nice.
So Gerald, congratulations. Hopefully you come get it. I wonder what makes you, and maybe you guys know this because you're smarter than me. What makes you not a junior, but the second?
Just carrying the name.
Yeah, just
it's all in what your parents wanted. I mean, if they want to carry the name,
you can be whoever you want. You can be the 43rd if you wanted to.
His dad's name is Gerald too. Then.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what makes him not Gerald Schneider Jr.?
It's preference.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to be a junior.
If you don't want to, or if your parents don't want you to be?
Either or.
Parents.
Probably the parents. I don't think you have a choice.
So if you're not a junior, then is his dad still a senior? Or is he all of a sudden become the first?
He's probably just the first with
first.
no designation.
He's not Gerald Schneider Sr.?
No.
He's Gerald Schneider the first?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this guy's Gerald Schneider the second?
I guess.
Gerald, hit us up and let us know how the whole name nomenclature of this
if
works.
you pick up your prize, please let us
pick up your prize.
Please let us know.
Let us know how this whole first, second, and third works.
Somehow break it down for us, because I have no idea. Paul, you got anything else, bud?
Everybody's the first if there's no second.
True.
Can you be a first if there's no second?
Sure.
You know what?
Gabe
I'm
calling
calling
the first.
I am Tiger Claw the first.
There you go.
Done. The reluctant multitasker
the first.
Correct.
Like, that's not a long name.
Nope.
I'd like to see that on a jersey.
The all.
The all
of them.
The all of them.
Yes.
You got anything else, Hall?
Call of Duty has sold over 250 million.
Of course it has.
Yeah.
The newest one?
No, just the franchise in general.
The franchise? Wow.
I was about to say, I was like 250 million copies. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. It was the top selling game of 2015.
Yeah.
The newest one, Black Ops 3. But, and I can't find any data to back this up, it's probably not the best selling Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably not. They've been kind of going down every year in sales.
I wonder if they might do take the Assassin's Creed route and do it every other year.
I doubt it.
I doubt it, right? Because they
Too
do
much money in it, yeah.
They do Black Ops. They alternate Black Ops and Modern Warfare, right?
Well, yeah, and they usually end up being at least in like the top at least in the top 10 games.
Yeah,
every
it is
year.
it's a money maker for them every year.
Yeah, they're nuts.
We'll see more at E3. Don't you worry.
I just have like fond memories of playing Call of Duty 2, back on the 360.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't wait till Michael Bay does the movie.
I mean, why isn't there a Call of Duty movie yet? That's weird.
I don't know. Probably because there's like a Saving Private Ryan and Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, that's true.
I do want to see that. I want to see that new one, 13 Hours about Benghazi.
Oh gosh,
that looks incredible.
Hillary Clinton's like, no. You don't have to see that.
We don't need to see
what
that.
What a ridiculous movie. What a work of fiction.
What a work of fiction. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about politics.
I think it's one of those things where they do it every year. Everybody expects it. I think the magic of it all is probably starting to fade because they're all starting to me, they always seem to just blend in together. They're all kind of the same.
Yeah,
it's all
and
kind
the
of the
stories
same
really
setup.
aren't that great.
And
they disconnected them on Black Ops 3. Like Black Ops 1 and 2 actually went together, and then 3 is like disjointed from those two all of a sudden.
Oh, really? It's completely separate?
I think so, unless there's a twist at the end that I haven't got to yet, but it's not like the same guys, you know?
Hmm.
Which was kind of like part of the draw for me, was like that you got to stick to this one's like elongated story, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do they keep the same protagonist from Black Ops, like for Black Ops 2? But I guess that wouldn't make sense because he'd be like 70.
I want to say that, like, I don't remember this, and this is going to be an oops, but like, I want to say the protagonist in 2. Sorry, no. The protagonist from 1 is in 2. Like, you see him.
Got it.
But you're not him.
Yeah, it's
got it.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure
he makes a cameo.
He's like your boss or something like that.
I played almost all of 1.
remember.
I got to the end of it and for some reason put it down. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It was like the last, probably not the last mission. It's probably like the second to last mission or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, those stories just don't
stick with you. They don't keep you going.
Yeah, not usually. Like, I just enjoy the gameplay, and for the first one, I really got into the multiplayer and the zombie stuff. So
everybody got into the zombie stuff.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it really was like
a brilliant move. Golly.
Yep. Smart.
Yeah, they were able to spin that off and make like whole games out of it on iOS.
Yeah, what the heck?
Even.
Seriously.
And the newest one, like, I only played a little bit of it, but man, they've like really put together a lot of stuff for that zombies mode in the new one.
Is it good?
I mean, the story stuff seems kind of neat, I guess, but they've grown it so much now that it's almost intimidating for me to start playing it. So I'm like, am I doing this right? Like, I would be afraid to get into an online game because people are going to be like,
too.
Oh man, like, no, you got to go do this. What are you doing? Play your role.
Yeah, exactly. Just to get cussed out. Right. I was playing Rocket League the other day. This guy goes, just uninstall the game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, I'm going to go through the interwebs and choke you.
Yeah, right.
With my bare hands.
Why do people got to do stuff like that?
Because they take it so serious.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Please don't say
that. I heard somebody talking about Evolve the other day, and they were just like, it is like, don't get into that game now. You're just going to get yelled at.
Yeah, sure.
That's funny.
Like, why is everybody taking Rocket League so seriously? Come on.
I know. What the heck, man? It's a game. Let's have fun with each other.
Exactly, man. I got crushed 10-0 the other day and had a ball doing it. Well, you want to know why? Because my guy left me, so it was 2-on-1.
Oh, yeah, you're by yourself.
And I'm just back there defending the whole time. But you know what? It's still fun. Like, you get used to the controls. Fun. It's just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, me and a buddy of mine were wrecking shop last night. It went pretty good. Awesome. It started off a little shaky.
It always does, though, man. You feel like on top of the world the first 2 games, and then it all goes south, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Anything else, Halsifer?
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. I like it. Well, every week we ask you guys a question. Last week was no different. We asked you guys, how can we better connect with you, the community? And we got a lot of great suggestions.
Ooh,
some
good.
We can't do.
Good.
But, of course, we wanted to hear from you guys. Starting over on the forum, Seth is the GOAT. He said, agreed on the forums, because a lot of people said, more active on the forums, and maybe some sort of official MTTG gaming night. Grab a game like Battlefront 1 week and play with the community, or Mario Kart, Halo, Destiny, etc.
Love that.
Of course, great idea. Chris, Uncle Bread fan, I picked his just because I thought it was funny. He said, number 1, both Hall and Router, but especially Router needs to have a 10 post a week minimum on the forums. Because I don't even think Router's posted 10 posts period in the lifetime of the forum.
Torture.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's torture. Not going to happen.
But he also agrees. Number 2, MTTG game night with the community. Find a multiplayer game, Rocket League, Battlefront, Madden, etc.
Love it.
Set up a night to game.
Yep.
Sounds so easy, doesn't it?
It sounds super easy until we're all at Target at 10 o'clock at night.
Exactly. Like, I'll be there in 30 minutes, guys.
I got to go
30 minutes
this.
from me, like, I'll be there in 45 minutes, guys.
Yeah, all right, I can't do it, guys.
And then everybody goes to bed, yeah.
Well, with the group stuff on the consoles, like, is that like a lot easier now to host a game night?
Oh, yeah, because you can set up a party. That's what we did for Rocket League. We set up a party and then just go.
I'll jump in. And with games like Rocket League 2 that were free at one time, it helps because there's no reason not to have it. Like, and that's a tip that everybody needs to know. Like, you don't have to fill up your hard drive with the free PS Plus games. Just go to the store and click add to library for those that don't know. And that just adds it to your library of stuff that you can download in the future. But you don't have to download it right then and take up hard drive space.
Nice.
Add to library. Right under the download button. KC Jayhawk, I would like to see you guys do more streaming on Twitch. I love to get in the chat and talk with you guys and community members that show up.
Nice.
I did enjoy streaming Far Cry 4 because...
Yeah, I was about to say you did one and it was really cool.
Yeah, I was like, I can't play stealth really, so it was really fun to... watch me set off every alarm, I guess.
That's awesome.
Got to see you whip and Nene.
And Nene.
Yeah, very cool. Over on Twitter, at dspin67, he says, you guys can call or write. Hey, a text message or Hallmark card would work as well. Just creating a community night of gaming. Attila at Not Side Strafe, he said, one way is to create a YouTube network. There's a thread in the forums about it. Another easier said than done, but that does sound really cool.
Yeah.
Patrick Novacell at Nova Beyond. I would really like more frequent video versions of the podcast. That helps me connect more with you. Hashtag FaceTime.
Yep.
That makes sense because I think we only do it, once a year?
We do it once a year.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it for the 200. And then,
what are we doing for the 200?
You know,
I do.
Skate Center. Just kidding.
You know,
no,
we have no idea.
You just said that, and I was just thinking that. I think we should do it there.
The Skate Center, man, that'd be awesome.
Do it where?
At the skate center.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you guys want to connect with us some more, you know where to find us. Facebook.com/Married to the Games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast, MarriedToTheGames.com, the forum. Well, I'm on there every now and then. I got that Tap a Talk app. Helps me post quickly. Where else? YouTube.com/Married to the Games. Come subscribe, like the videos. We got a lot of content going up over there. Let's see, what's the newest happenings over on the YouTube. I gotta check it out. I think Ed's been putting up that Assassin's Creed.
Yep. The Jack the Ripper series, which I need to do.
Oh yeah, he also put up the Jack the Ripper series. That's right.
I need to do that.
Very cool. More Kingdom Hearts. Let's see, Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. Chris has been putting up Oxenfree. That's some good stuff. Oxenfree looks really cool. And I'm telling y'all need to go watch that doggone Borderlands junk. That junk is so funny. Tim, you should just put it on in the background. Both y'all. I think you guys would enjoy it so much. There's so many winks. Like, just from me playing Borderlands 2, there are so many winks that I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Telltale killed this.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So just put it on in the background sometime. Plus, Ed's commentary is hilarious.
Oh, of course it is.
And Hall.
Rate us on iTunes. Don't get a blowout.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
Adults get blowouts too.
Yep.
Yeah, they do with the hair.
That's right.
With the hair.
Let's get into some. Not me anymore. But I used to be able to do a blowout. Questions.
Great. That's a great segue. All right, here we go. Facebook, Joseph Grimm. Here we go. Hey, guys, really think about this. But is talking about games sometimes more fun than playing? You know, talking with your friends, how good a game is, and the next time you play it, it doesn't live up to your own hype. There's always that.
Sometimes, yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I always get excited whenever we're talking about games together. I always get pumped up about it.
Right.
We got pumped for Destiny.
Right.
Then we were kind of like,
I followed through with that one.
Yeah, no, you did. You did. I mean, I did too. I got to my level 20 and that was it.
But, yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I mean, it is fun, like, because I think the gaming community is so community driven in the first place that like being able to talk about, oh, well, if you love this game, you'll love this game, and here's why, such a blah blah blah. Like, it'll get you amped up for it, and then you have to. But the bottom line is, you still have to try it first, right? Because if you don't try it, like, all your friends could give you all the suggestions in the world, but you actually have to experience it for yourself, and that determines whether or not the game is great for you. But it's funny. It's still fun to talk about it.
I don't know if I get more hyped. The one thing that does get hyped though is fishing.
Oh, great.
So there I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you hear a fisherman talk about bringing in a fish, you just have to go ahead and buffer that thing, knowing that it's probably 5 steps down from what he actually said.
Right.
It was like 10-foot swells. You're like, it was like 3-foot swells for sure.
My father-in-law is notorious for saying stuff like that, so we always have it. Whatever he says, cut in half, and that's probably what it is.
Exactly.
But it's so much more exciting when they tell the story.
Oh yeah.
What I get hyped about is like when somebody's like, Tim, you have to play this game. It's right up your alley. It's got this, and so I'm like, oh yeah. You know, you kind of soak it all in, and then you go and play it, and whether or not it lives up to it is a whole nother ball of wax. But
hype train.
But what I love is that people will say, hey, I know you played these games, and I think you would like this game. And like, I'm doing that with some of my buddies too, who are like more casual gamers, like my buddy Evan and Ryan. Like, I gave Ryan The Last of Us because I know he likes story games, and he did that in a weekend and he loved it. You know, that gets me excited. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you love it. He's playing the Order 1886 now because he has a newborn and he needs a quick game. I'm like, that's a quick game, and it's got a story. Go for it. And so far he likes it. So like, talking about it and like what I love is trying to figure out what games people that I know would like to play. And then like I got Evan hooked on Far Cry 4. He is hook, line, and sinker and loves it. He's like, I haven't played a Far Cry game in forever.
Nice.
How much do I have to talk about Fallout 4 to get you to play it, Gabe?
I don't know if it's going to
happen. He's gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to be in a dry spell among dry spells to try to hop into that. You guys got it.
But that's the thing. We know that you don't like those kind of games, so you know.
I don't know though. Part of me feels like he might, because I think I talked about XCOM enough to get you to play it, Gabe, right?
Yeah, and I freaking beat that thing 3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
I loved that game.
But I mean, like, we thought Borderlands would be right up his alley too, and he didn't like that. So it just depends, I think. I think a lot of it is just content based. I don't know.
I'm sad that I didn't like it. At least.
Well, at least you have a heart for it, so that's good.
Well, I kind of feel like the same way about Destiny. Like, I'm kind of upset that I didn't like it, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I still played it because, you know, it was fun for a little while doing some community stuff, and then I finished the campaign, and I just wanted to get to level 20 and be done with it, just to say that Destiny's in the bag.
Yeah, quote unquote beat it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Good question.
Great question. Moving on to Twitter at that Chowfie. What are the odds of Tim Hall loving to pack a diaper bag? His inventory game stays strong, though.
I'm gonna love it.
Nice.
I could see you like having everything organized in that
He's gonna
bag.
have
like
the best diaper bag on the planet.
The best diaper bag ever.
And if I get over encumbered, I can just drop a few diapers along the way or something.
Yeah, of course.
Store them in a safe somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so awesome.
Chris is going to look back in the mall and he's going to be on a horse. Like, what are you doing? Be like, well, if I walk, I go really slow, but if I ride this horse,
that's right.
I don't get overburdened.
Don't mind me. I just crafted this bottle out of a diaper bag and a few other things. It's awesome.
He's going to have women everywhere like, or moms everywhere, I should say, like, ooh, how did you?
Yep.
So you put that in the side, and then, oh my gosh, and then so it's perfectly balanced. He's be like, it's perfectly balanced.
It practically carries itself.
Exactly. You gotta have all kind of men jealous.
Yeah, you see you see those bags on the commercials where they lay out all the stuff on the table and then they pack it all in, and you're like, how do they do that? Yeah, I do that with every bag.
Hall's gonna be getting other dads in trouble all over Franklin and Nashville.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be the guy that the women come home talking about, like, so I mean, it's not like you're the guy at the mall or anything. He's like, look, okay, so that guy could pack a bag. What does that mean? Be like,
why can't you be more like that guy at the mall?
Exactly right. He packed and carried the bag
in perfect form, with perfect form and precision.
Yeah,
this is going to be a blast.
He actually let his wife shop.
That's right.
I will say, Krista's better at packing stuff than I am. Big time.
That's shocking.
Oh man, but you've played Tetris.
That's shocking. Oh man, I'm the king of packing a car though, because I have played Tetris. Man, I love packing.
Exactly.
I love packing a car.
It's so much fun.
Yeah,
that's what I did. That's what I did the whole time that we were packing at my house. I was like, flip. Yeah. What are you doing? No. Oh, acting like the couch was the long piece.
Exactly.
No.
Save the long piece.
Save it. Always save it. Oh, it's so great. Eric Green at ECG 28713. I will pay to see Gabe do a 15-minute Bloodborne Let's Play.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta do it, dude.
How much will you pay? I'm just kidding.
Well, 15 minutes.
I am terrible at that game.
Oh, I would be too.
Y'all gonna think I'm playing with my feet. He must be playing with his feet.
Here's something that I think we do need to do is all of us at some point need to play a game that is way out of our comfort zone, because I think people would love it.
I think you're right.
It's like it's just bad gaming. Like that's all
we'll have to find one.
We'll have to find a game.
Maybe over the summer we'll do like a.
I'll give a shot at Bloodborne because I know I will be terrible at that game.
I think Bloodborne would be mine too. Honestly,
I'd have
to find something else. Maybe
that means I'll have to do Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
Lord have mercy.
But now, see, here's the thing with Minecraft. It's so open world, and you can do whatever you want. That like we'll just build blocks and then call it a day. You know what I mean? Like we don't. We don't have to do any. Like it has to be a game that's like completely out of our comfort zones. That we're not. I don't know. That'd be fun though. That'd be great.
I like it. Good idea.
At Chaman Bissett, why are you guys not playing Banner Saga? Viking mythology RPG with XCOM combat sounds right up your guys' alley. I heard something about Banner Saga.
I've heard about that game too.
It's supposed to be really good. So
I think
Viking mythology, I'm down. I'm down.
You think what, Hall?
I think it would be up my alley.
Yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
I don't think it's that.
I have
expensive.
so much other stuff to play that
exactly.
It's hard to say.
That's part of it. Like a lot of this stuff, but that's like
when these downloadable titles come out, I always wait for them to go half off because I'm just like I don't have time to play it right now. But when it's cheap enough, I will.
But they're never that long, too, so you can knock it out pretty quickly.
Right. Yeah. That's what's always nice about them. Like when I beat Limbo that other weekend, I was like, oh, that was really fun.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what Hall was talking about.
You see, we need to do that more.
I'm not a fan.
I'm going to play a few more.
I actually totally knew what you were talking about, but it was because I think I did it on the bus, and there was another guy helping me, and people were kind of coming on and off the bus, and were just intrigued by the way it looked. It ended up being really
look
fun.
really neat.
It looks really cool. The motion and
grabbing for sure.
The motion and the physics of it were great.
Yeah, and I'm trying to when I played it, I wasn't thinking about it as kind of another world / flashback type game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and there was so much hype when it first came out. Like you were like, oh, this is the hype, like a side-scrolling black and white game. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of I could see that taking over.
Yeah, and when Flashback came out and I played it, it wasn't a AAA title, that was kind of a niche game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I'll try it again sometime.
Yeah, you should.
There you go. At DSpin67, do you guys ever buy the collector's edition of any game? And who would win in a foot race with zombies chasing you? Come on, man, that's easy. The chubby ninja would win.
Holler!
He would win, and we'd be like, "Wow, he's really fast."
Yeah,
Like, he's a lot faster than he
even the
looks.
zombies would be like, "Wow, he's really fast."
Yeah, let's eat these white guys instead.
They look delicious.
I call the hairy one.
Collector's edition. Sorry, that just hit me, man. That was good.
Maybe that needs to be the episode title. I call the hairy one.
Oh,
No, I don't want to do a Google search for that, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
It'd be an intriguing title.
well, I would be like, "Dang it, I have safe search on, and it's still bad."
It's still bad.
That would be clickbait for sure.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that was good, man. Thank you. So collector's editions of any games. Anybody? No.
I don't.
I don't either.
Why? So my wife can be like, "What?
What are
Where's
you
that
doing?"
going?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of them come with figurines and stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, like
I'm like, it's a bobblehead.
Like we talked about it before. If the BioShock comes out with any collector's edition, well, I mean, I would only just get
that's
it
different. That's a collector's remaster. That's not like a here's this nice figure that you're going to forget about.
Well, the Uncharted, I think the Uncharted has like a map and all this. Like, there's a collector's. Yeah, I don't bother with any of that. I don't need any more junk in my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know I'm not going to play with.
I'll tell you what, though, man. Going back through some of these, when we were on tour and I was going to all those gaming places, seeing some of the collector stuff, I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that looked pretty freaking fresh.
Until you bring it in the house, and Jenny's like,
until it's in the house and up against the rest of everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Jenny's
so where's that going?
Yep.
I'm like, in the trash, actually, is what I was saying.
Up in the attic. Oh, funny thing.
Exactly.
At Damien Phoenix, what indie games are you guys looking for the most this year? Death's Gambit or Firewatch for me? Yeah, man, Firewatch is great. Like, I've just officially made a New Year's resolution. I think I want to play some more indie games because A, we've got a lot coming out this year. B, it wouldn't take very long.
And C, your wife is a locally owned business.
That's right.
And you should totally support indie games.
Indies, yes, exactly. None of this AAA stuff. So, yeah, I definitely, like, Firewatch will be great. And, I like to listen to a couple other podcasts and just read up on what other people are playing as far as indie games and be like, man, that sounds good. Like,
yeah, Firewatch for sure.
I really want to play Everybody's Going to the Rapture too, by the way.
You should play it.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right,
Please play it.
It's
so
this
good,
week, man.
Yeah, I think I need to pick that up. Like, that's
I wish I had it.
When you were talking about that, I'm like,
man,
man, that's a game I should probably play.
It's not a game now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to get your mind right before you play it, so you're not like,
sure,
why am I walking everywhere?
Right.
And no, there's a jog, which I didn't know for the first half of the game.
You're just walking.
Is it a jog or is it? Because I mean, I had heard when the game came out, like you barely go faster.
Well, here's the thing. If you just press it and start going, it builds speed.
It builds up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like a walk, okay, and now I'm jogging. All right, this is a lot faster.
It's no chubby ninja, but...
Exactly.
It's no sprint.
It's not that fast, yeah. But he runs for a lot longer than I can run.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sprinter.
What indie games for you guys?
Firewatch, and that doggone No Man's Sky is just kind of nagging at me a little bit. It's kind of like, you won't play me.
Oh, no way.
I just want to see what
you want to.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like, all right, and I went to some planets, and...
But that's kind of bordering like indie / it's getting to like AAA because it's getting all this hype. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's
like,
still a really small independent studio.
Very true. No, I love the story behind it. I think it's great, and that's good for those guys. I probably just won't be playing it.
Yeah, I don't see you playing it.
Nope.
Apparently, I need to play Banner Saga.
So, yeah, that sounded like just now, like they said, Banner Saga, Viking Mythology RPG. I'll try it.
If you say anything about XCOM, I'm in.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
So.
I may take a crack at XCOM too.
You already... Oh, but you didn't like the first one at all.
No, but see, that's the thing. Like, it was... I think I just didn't... Like, I loved the idea of it and the concept of it. It's just that my guys kept getting killed. And I'm like, I don't want to rebuild it again.
You're like, Kim Kardashian died again?
Oh, seriously.
I think that's what I'm doing. I think on this next one... I don't remember if you get to name them or not, but I'm naming them all famous people.
Awesome, you should.
So be like, no, Will Smith.
Kanye just got headshot.
I think you do get to name them.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey just got grenaded.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, they took a double turn and killed Gary Busey. What am I going to do?
It's a great idea, dude.
What am I going to do without Rob Schneider?
I'm going to name all mine after Smurfs. Oh, no, Papa Smurf's dead. Oh, they killed
But that means you
Vanity.
only get to have one female on there.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Or lady. Sorry.
Or lady.
Some people are offended when I say female. I don't mean anything by it, but
No.
somebody pointed out
Please.
that sounds rude. I don't know.
I'm
Male and
offended
female.
that they're offended that they say that, because who cares?
I don't know. Lady, woman. I don't know what's the best. I don't know.
That's
They're females.
fine.
I don't know.
That works. That works.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I have to ask. I asked some ladies. I said, "Hey, are you offended when I say female?" And they said no.
Yeah.
So that's who I'm worried about.
All right, well, then don't worry about it anymore, because they clearly don't care. At Nova Beyond, do you guys think there's going to be an oversaturation of comic book movies if there isn't already? Yeah, there already is.
Yeah, there
Of course
already
there
is.
is.
Yes.
You saw Marvel's layout for the next couple years.
Yeah, this every 3.5 months.
And then there's
Never- yeah.
TV shows too.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we're used to it. I like it. I think it's.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I want it because it doesn't make it like the whole thing with the Incredibles, like how the guy was like, well, if I make everybody super, then nobody is.
True.
And so it's made it to where they're not special anymore because they're, when like the first X-Men came out,
X-Men.
you were like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? When Superman came out back in the day, could you imagine if back in the day it was like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, it would have made Superman not that special. But and so it just kind of is a wash now. It just washes over you, and like you turn on television and it's
all over the place.
Yeah, the Flash. You go on Netflix, it's Daredevil, and you go to the movies and it's Iron Man and Marvel, and you're like, ugh.
But what I like now is that now they're branching out a little bit. Like I am excited for Suicide Squad because it's kind of it was a one-off. Not necessarily one-off, but it's like not
a little side thing.
Yeah, it's not as popular. It's not the Supermans and the Spider-Mans. It's something a little off-kilter, which is great. Spider-Mans and the Batmans. Yeah.
So they do some Suicide Squad stuff with superheroes that you don't know in Arrow.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which we still have to watch.
Yeah, I've never watched
Season 1 and 2 were pretty good. Season 3 was, I would say,
they're already on season 3?
Oh, good Lord.
No,
now we're never going to watch it. Oh, now we're
they're
never
on season
going to watch
4?
it.
Yeah.
Gracious.
But I think 1, 2, and 3 are still on Netflix.
Nice.
So,
all right,
you're fine there.
Try it.
I got you.
All right.
Nice.
At Hops and Heroes, are you guys looking to get The Division? Destiny meets Urban Combat.
Yep.
That's the part that was that is interesting to me because I wasn't like the setting of Destiny just wasn't hooking me for some reason.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
I think it could be cool. I'm tired of the hype of it. I think I've already burned out by The Division because when it first came out, I'm like, oh, that looks good. And now I'm just like, you're either coming out or you're not. Like, just
come on now.
Just release or don't release because the hype train has left for me a long time ago.
Yeah, choo choo.
Yeah,
choo choo.
It's going to be interesting if they do any popular modern things like crafting or inventory or anything like that.
Yeah.
All I know is if anything does multiplayer as good as Destiny, I'm down to give it a try. I mean, it was just so easy.
Yeah, it's pretty seamless.
You look at Battlefront, and Battlefront's a way newer game, and their multiplayer setup is nowhere near as good as Destiny's.
Bungie did it right. They did it right from day one, and you can't deny that. It was flawless.
I'm not saying that Battlefront is hard, but to do with your buddies, but if we're all in a party and I go to a game, everybody else can just sit in the lobby. It doesn't take everybody with me. Everybody's got to click the thing and then click the thing and then we all go.
No, they did it right, man. It's all traffic oriented. So that way it doesn't bottleneck or anything like that. It's all you have to click this additional thing and that gets you in. And Bungie did it right, man. You cannot.
So if The Division does that, it'll definitely have more of a vote from me.
Yeah, no, that sounds good to me too. I'd be in.
We'll just kind of see what this game is. They haven't really, they've been showing videos and stuff, but they haven't released a lot of
Yeah, like I still don't know. Like all I know is like what we saw at E3 when the guy, like everybody goes through this whole mission and then he, sandbags everybody and like you can kind of do your own thing. Like that's cool, but it's like, yeah, all right, that's fine.
Right. Nice.
That's it. Thank you, everybody.
Nice. And the question of the week for you guys is, we've talked about, I mean, coming off talking about The Division is a pretty good segue.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Good
you all
Lord.
right?
Yeah, man.
Did you blow something out?
I got the sneezes today. No, that didn't happen yet.
No blowout. All right. How early is too early to announce a game? How early is too early? Hall?
Yeah, The Division.
Yeah, look at you, The Division.
I mean, I would want to say a year, but I know that they do that for marketing purposes.
Oh, of course.
So,
no, but I'm saying just for you personally, like how early is too early?
Probably anything over a year and a half.
Yep. Router?
Yeah, I'm like, I would say a year to a year and a half. Like, if you haven't gotten your marketing together within a year of release, and it takes you a year and a half, 2 years, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Then you need to have a different marketing team do everything. But,
right.
Like announce to game release, it like not even, I would say a year sharp. That's it. Like you have a year. You have a year to put it together. You can do a lot in a year. So
yeah,
anything longer than that, and I think you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. And it is a little bit game dependent. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give more grace to a AAA game than we would give to an indie game.
True.
But like this No Man's Sky, for it being like an indie game, has felt too long for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And so like indie games, I'm like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
you guys need to come on out. You know what I'm saying? I know you need the money.
Well,
and so it's like
that they don't have all the manpower and the resources that a AAA game does, but they have more. They have more to prove. So yeah, man, I would say within 6 months, if you're an indie gamer, you can get it done because A, you have the motivation to. B, this could put you on the map. So you're gonna want to make it happen.
And C, why you like? I'm dropping my mixtape in like a year and a half, y'all.
Exactly. You don't see,
we don't even know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see Drake doing that. It's like mixtape out the next week.
Right.
And
so, yeah, I would say for indies, I'm going like, you can't be more than a year.
Yeah.
But I'm not too mad that if at E3 a huge game is announced and says it's coming out the following holiday season.
The Last of Us 2. That's what's going to happen this E3. We're going to have something about it.
But what if they said this Christmas? I mean, you'd go crazy.
I would freak out. But there it is. But what will happen is that they'll say this Christmas and then it gets pushed back to Q1 of 2017.
Well, as long as it's right when it comes out.
Exactly.
Come on, Naughty Dog.
That's it.
You done pushed back Uncharted twice, so I don't want no 538 gigabyte day one patch.
It just blows up your PlayStation.
Yeah, pushed it back twice. Yeah, my internet's like, nope, sorry, not gonna do it.
Your internet's nope, and your PlayStation 4's like, I can't push it any faster. We're at 100%, Jim.
Yeah. I'm a console, Jim.
Exactly.
So let us know. #answer MTTG. How early is too early to announce a game? Thank you guys so much for listening. It's been a pleasure. 175 in the books. I am your boy, Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That is Timothy Hall. And we are married to the games, and we are up out this thing.